Hey yo, it's Brian here. Today, talk about the San Francisco 49ers. In this one, looking at the top three defensive players this year in 2023. Last video, I did it on the offense. Now, time for the defense. This is the position that gets a lot of love for the past few years with all the great defensive coordinators that they have had and have now. First with Robert Saleh, D'Amico Ryans, now it's Steve Wilks. All these guys have done a great job elevating the defense even more. And it's no different with Steve Wilks. There was a bit of a stretch where everybody was concerned with the 3-game losing streak, including myself, but I think after the bye week, Wilks has done a really good job shoring up his defense, giving a better scheme. It's worked out really, really well. Great talent on defense. I mean, what more can you ask for this kind of squad led by the guys on the defensive line, linebacking core, and now the secondary? They're doing really, really good. That's an impressive thing that I never thought I would say about the 49ers secondary. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. Nothing too crazy for me. Let's just get this started. I'm ready to get going. Hope you guys are ready to hear what I have to say. As always, please like and subscribe. Much appreciated. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, thank you so much for returning. Let's get this started. 49ers top three 49ers defensive players for 2023. Number 3 for me is going to be rookie Ji'Ayir Brown. I know it's a little too early to put him on this list, but hey, he's balling out right now. Ever since our man Huff went down a few weeks ago against Tampa, has been able to step up and play really, really well. Physical guy, be able to get to the ball hawker. What more can you ask for a rookie guy? A lot of people were very high up when they drafted him. I think they traded up to get him in this year's draft. He's just been playing really well. He's the future of the 49ers backfield in terms of the defense. I'm excited to see what he can do for the rest of the season, also in the future. It'd be nice to pair up with him and Huff in a few years when Gibson's not wanting to play anymore since he's kind of up there in age. It's a great thing that the 49ers found him in the 3rd round. He's playing really well, and I hope to see even more of him in the coming weeks. He's been able to do great things, keep the production very high for the secondary. A lot of people were a little bit worried because he was a rookie, but he's caught on so far very fast. Credits to Steve Wilks coaching him really well, coaching all the defensive backs. I got to give them a lot of credit for what they've done for the whole 49ers secondary in the first place, because by far he is a secondary coach at hand. It's a little bit different from D'Amico Ryans, Robert Saleh, who were their linebacking guys at core, but Steve Wilks, secondary guy, it's helped out the defensive backs a lot. Ambry Thomas, Lenore, all these guys, they've been able to benefit big time from him. I'm glad to see that maturation from being just the liability for the defense to being an asset now. They can compete with all the other high-power offenses, do well with other receivers, travel with them. I mean, you got guys that were not as productive as they usually are. You got guys like A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf, other great receivers. They have not been able to do well against the 49ers secondary ever since the bye week. Much respect to Brown. I hope he does great for the rest of the year. Can't wait to see more of him. Number 2 for me is going to be defensive end Nick Bosa. Yes, he is not having the biggest year of his career. It wasn't like last year or the previous year. He's still doing really well. Having his buddy Chase Young, that helps out a lot, and you can honestly put him on this list as well. He's elevated the defensive line for the 49ers defense. They needed a little bit of help. Bosa needed a little bit of help. Now they finally got it. Bosa's back on track. I believe he has about 9 or 10 sacks, which is pretty good this late in the year because he was not having any sacks for the first half of the year. Maybe a little bit was because he held out a little bit and it wasn't in tip-top shape in terms of playing football with full-time consistent schedule. Still, he's having a great year in my opinion. He's gotten even better ever since the bye week and also getting his buddy back from Ohio State. What more can you ask for? He's been the staple of the 49ers defense for a very long time, only for a few years, but it feels like he's been around for 10 years. Much impressive, being able to get to quarterback, double teams, being held all the time. I mean, what more can you ask for a great defensive end like Nick Bosa? Right choice that the 49ers made. I'm always just thinking about what if we didn't get him in 2019? What if the Cardinals decided to draft Bosa instead of Kyler Murray? That could have been really different for them. I'm glad we have him. He's been good for the 49ers in the second half of the year. With the slow start, it's better to have a good half now than it was to have a fast start and go slow down. He's been getting better and better and better. I can't wait to see more of him in the next few weeks too. So Bosa, give him his flowers. Very important to the defensive line. When he's there, the defensive line mostly succeeds as a whole unit. Number 1 for me, the guy that I believe is the best defensive player for the 49ers in 2023 is linebacker Fred Warner. This guy is probably competing for Defensive Player of the Year. No surprise at all. He's gotten a lot of picks this year, which is pretty good right there. He usually doesn't get a lot of picks, but hey, he's a ball hawker right now. Tackle man, being able to stop the run, going in the middle, that's very dangerous with him and Dre Greenlaw. You could put Greenlaw on this honorable list if you want to talk about top 49er defensive players. Come on, Fred Warner, number 54, answer the bell, answer the call, always there, always available to play. That's what I love about him. He's plays 100%. He never slows down. To have a guy to be the leader of the whole defense for the past few years now, it's been a big difference maker. He's a very indispensable player for the 49ers defense big time. The guy that gets the calls the plays, makes the plays. Fred Warner. I cannot argue with anybody that could be a better middle linebacker than Warner. You can say other guys, maybe like Shaq Leonard from the Eagles now, but he's not 100% healthy. He just got to the team. Still, I'm just going with Fred Warner any day of the week. It's been a pleasure to watch him for the past few years. Hope to see more of him in the next few games and also the next few years too. That's it, guys. Please let me know what you guys think about the 49ers defensive players for 2023. Who are the best guys? You have honorable mentions. You can mention other guys like Greenlaw, Ward. Who else? Anybody on the defensive line really feeding off of the guys that they have right now. Loving this defense. And I expect more great things from them in the next coming weeks. This is the part that's going to carry the 49ers to a Super Bowl title. Although the offense has been picking up the slack big time for the past few years and the past few games with Brock Purdy as the quarterback. It's good. It's good to have compliment football. That's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening to this, watching this, and I hope to catch you guys up hopefully on a Friday or Saturday. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Hope you have a great rest of your day, rest of your night. Go Niners all day.